What if the most powerful religion in the world doesn't believe in a creator God? What if every step you take, every word you speak, is shaping your soul in ways you can't see? And what if the secret to ultimate freedom lies in harming nothing, not even the smallest invisible life? What is Jainism? Jainism is one of the oldest religions in the world, with roots that stretch back over 2,500 years in the Indian subcontinent. But unlike many belief systems built around a creator God, Jainism stands apart. It does not center on a supreme creator. Instead, it focuses on the soul, its purity, its bondage, and its ultimate liberation. At its core, Jainism teaches that every living being, from humans to animals to microscopic organisms, possesses a soul. And each soul has the potential to become divine, not through worship, but through discipline, awareness, and complete self-control. This alone raises a profound mystery. If there is no creator controlling the universe, then what governs existence? Jain philosophy answers this with a radical idea: the universe is eternal. It has no beginning, no end, and no divine architect guiding it. Everything operates through natural laws, karma, and the actions of living beings. In a way, Jainism presents a universe that runs on moral physics rather than divine intervention. The path of the Tirthankaras. Jainism does not have prophets in the traditional sense. Instead, it reveres spiritual teachers known as Tirthankaras, beings who have achieved complete enlightenment and shown others the path to liberation. There are believed to be 24 Tirthankaras in the current time cycle. The most recent and historically significant is Mahavira, who lived around the 6th century BCE. He did not create Jainism, but revived and redefined its teachings in a time of social and spiritual confusion. But here lies the mystery. If Jainism is eternal, how many such enlightened beings have existed before recorded history? Jain cosmology suggests that time moves in endless cycles, rising and falling like a wheel. In each cycle, Tirthankaras appear to guide lost souls back to truth. This implies a universe where enlightenment is not a one-time event, but a repeating phenomenon across infinite time. Ahimsa, the extreme principle of nonviolence. One of the most defining features of Jainism is ahimsa, or nonviolence. But this is not the ordinary idea of don't harm others. In Jainism, ahimsa is absolute. It extends beyond humans and animals to insects, plants, and even microorganisms. This is why strict Jain monks wear cloth masks over their mouths to avoid accidentally inhaling tiny living beings. They sweep the ground before walking to prevent stepping on insects. Their entire life becomes a careful dance to minimize harm. This raises a powerful and unsettling question. Is it truly possible to live without causing harm? Jainism acknowledges that complete nonviolence is almost impossible for ordinary people, but it insists that awareness and intention matter. The closer you move toward nonviolence, the closer you move toward spiritual freedom. In a world driven by consumption and convenience, this principle feels almost impossible, yet deeply thought-provoking. Karma, a physical force, not just a concept. In many religions, karma is understood as a moral principle. Good actions lead to positive outcomes, while bad actions bring suffering. But Jainism goes far beyond this idea. It teaches that karma is not just symbolic, it is a real, subtle substance that attaches itself to the soul. Every action, every thought, every intention draws in these karmic particles, binding the soul and keeping it trapped in the endless cycle of birth and death. This leads to one of the most fascinating mysteries in Jain philosophy. If karma is truly physical, could it exist beyond the limits of current scientific understanding? According to Jain teachings, the soul is naturally pure, infinite, and full of knowledge, but it is covered by layers of karma, like dust on a mirror. Spiritual practice, then, is not about becoming something new, but about clearing away what has always been there. The goal: liberation. The ultimate goal in Jainism is moksha, complete liberation from the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. When a soul attains this state, it rises to the highest realm of the universe, known as Siddhashila, where it exists in eternal bliss, infinite knowledge, and perfect freedom, beyond suffering, beyond attachment, beyond rebirth. Yet this idea opens a profound mystery. If liberated souls exist beyond the physical world, where exactly is this realm? Is it a metaphysical dimension, a symbolic state of consciousness, or something that lies beyond the limits of modern science? Jain texts describe it with remarkable clarity, yet it remains beyond human perception, inviting both deep faith and endless curiosity. Discipline beyond imagination. Jainism is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life that demands extraordinary discipline. For monks and nuns, this means complete renunciation of possessions, strict vegetarianism, often tirthankism, prolonged fasting, and living without attachment to comfort or identity. Every action becomes intentional, every desire examined and controlled. Among its most profound practices is salakana, a voluntary and gradual fasting to death under specific spiritual conditions, viewed by followers not as suicide, but as a peaceful release from the body. Yet this raises deep ethical and philosophical questions. Is it the highest form of spiritual mastery, or something the modern world struggles to understand? For believers, it represents ultimate control over desire and attachment. For outsiders, it remains one of the most debated and mysterious aspects of Jainism. Anekantavada, the mystery of multiple truths. Another unique principle of Jainism is anekantavada, the idea that truth is complex and seen from many perspectives. No single viewpoint can fully capture reality, which means even opposing ideas may each hold a part of the truth. It's like a group of blind people touching different parts of an elephant. One feels the trunk and believes it's a snake, another feels the leg and calls it a pillar. Both are right, yet both are incomplete. This raises a powerful question. If truth is always partial, can humans ever truly understand reality? In a world driven by debates, conflicts, and absolute opinions, this philosophy feels strikingly modern, encouraging humility, open-mindedness, and intellectual tolerance. The silent strength of Jainism. Today, Jainism is practiced by millions, primarily in India, yet its influence reaches far beyond its numbers, shaping ideas of nonviolence, truth, self-discipline, and respect for all life. Principles that have even inspired figures like Mahatma Gandhi. And still, Jainism remains remarkably quiet on the world stage. It does not seek aggressive expansion, it does not push conversion, and it makes no loud declarations, only a steady, consistent philosophy that has endured for thousands of years. And perhaps that is its greatest mystery. In a world that rewards noise and dominance, how has such a quiet religion survived for so long? A religion that challenges everything. A religion that challenges everything, Jainism does not offer easy answers. It questions the very idea of God, redefines morality, and pushes human discipline to its absolute limits. Instead of giving conclusions, it leaves you with deeper questions. Is the universe truly self-governing? Can complete non-violence ever be achieved? Is the soul real or just a philosophical idea? Jainism doesn't force belief, it invites you to observe, reflect, and question. And maybe that is where its true power lies. Jainism doesn't just teach you how to live, it challenges how you think, how you act, and how you see the world itself. Maybe the answers you're searching for aren't out there, but hidden within you, waiting to be uncovered. If this made you think differently, like and subscribe.